Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm not sure when you're going to do this class, so I will address everyone. You just never know when somebody's going to catch up on it. Okay, so Sophie here from Sophie Simpson Wellbeing. You may recognise me. Whoop, whoop. So I am here today with my falls prevention, strength and balance exercise, because we don't say the F word. Okay, so I'm hoping that we have been doing the previous sessions. So this is going to be a bit of a development today. So we've got some new exercises to introduce today. We have been using extra support from the chair. So do make sure that you have that if you need that. We want to try and be off the chair as much as we can, even though you can kind of do a lot of these exercises on the chair, but we want to be up, just to obviously test the balance. So we also today will be using our resistant band. Okay, so hopefully, I think every time when we put the class out, we do say what you will need, the requirements for the class. So hopefully you've got your resistant band today. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can still do the exercises and then you can just include them when you have your band. So as we always say, just listen to your bodies. Just make sure that you do rest if you need to rest. Take the rest if you need to, obviously, because we're not in the same room with each other. We just want to make sure that everybody's nice and safe. Floor space, if you are on carpeted floor, you are okay to keep your socks on. But if you are on laminate floor, like anything like tiled or anything like that, socks off. So it would be bare feet or shoes. So I do always say that, like, with this session, it is really good to try and get your feet into the floor just so that you can really distribute your weight around and you can check where your balance is in your feet and really, really engage those muscles. So carpet, you can keep your socks on. Laminate, tiled socks are off, so we want bare feet. Right, so we're going to start with our warm-up as we normally do. Again, so keep that there if you need it for your extra support. We're just going to be marching in and then just doing some trunk exercises. So let's get to it. I'm just going to have some little bit of music on in the background just so that you can hear my voice. Okay, so we're working on our posture. So we want to be standing nice and tall here. That's it. Tuck that tailbone under. So these are things that you all will have heard me say previously. That's it. We're pressing those shoulders back. Standing up nice and tall. Lengthen your spine. This is just a gentle march here. So we're just gently marching in here. If you want to take it forward and back, then you can take it forwards and then take it back. Again, this just gets a little bit of movement in there now, just for if you are walking out and about. You might just do, obviously we don't march about, but you're walking. You might do like a fast-paced walk. You might be in a rush somewhere. And again, this is distributing that weight. So think of, like, try and be receptive of where your body is right now. Do you march forward like this? Are you standing tall? Are you leaning back? Yeah. So let's try and kind of get a bit of a gauge of where our weight is distributed. Where is your posture? So as you're walking forward and back, that's it. Just keep those feet going again. We're just going to do one more set here forwards. That's it. We're taking it back. Very good. Okay, so we're going to put our feet in parallel position. I just want you to do a little bounce here. So we're just bouncing those knees. Bouncing in. Tuck that tailbone under. So we're here. Let me just go here so you can see my feet. We're here. In. That's it. And it's just a little bounce. So you should feel this engaging your ankles. Yep, so we're just engaging those ankles. Very good. Okay, back to a little march here. So just marching in. Swinging those arms in. And let's try and get those feet up a little bit more now. So we want a little bit more height in those knees. That's it. Very good. We're going to go back to that bounce here. So a little bounce here. That's it. Your feet are in parallel and knees are going forwards. Just that little bounce here. Great. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, just giving those ankles a little bit of a roll out. You can go here. If you can balance, you can go here. Woo! Testing you everywhere today. That's it. So we're here in. Okay, so we're just going to bring our arms in front here. We're just going to swing to the side and here. So just a little bit of trunk here. So we're swinging across. Now when you swing, I want you to keep your hips facing me. So it's just this movement here. And it's very small. Yeah, so it's not massive. You have got soft knees, so you're not locking those legs. You are pressing those hips towards me. That's it. So we're just warming up the trunk area. So this is like all your core strength here. Those obliques, that lower back, waist here. That's it. We're just going to do one more this side. That's it. Bring those arms in front. That's it. And then just relaxing those arms down. Okay, holding here. We're going to do one arm up. So we swing here and swing. Soft knees again here. And we swing. Is your back arching right now? If it is, you need to press forward with those hips. That's it, just swinging here. If you have problems with your shoulders, then just don't do the high swing. That's it, you can go here, just shoulder height. That's it, and we're keeping it there. As long as this one's going back, because it's pulling your weight backwards, but you have to keep it center. That's it, so this is just, again, we're just working on where the weight is distributed and teaching our body to be familiar with where we are stable. So 2 more here. And we lower. Little shake out. That's it. Just give those shoulders a shake. Very good. Okay, so you will remember from, if you've done this previously, we have done our pressure steps. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of development of the pressure steps today. So I want your feet in parallel position, which is underneath your hips. Okay, so it's not shoulders, it's hips. This will be different for everyone. Okay, so by those hips here, we are in, we're standing nice and tall. Okay, I just want you to press and press. That's it, so you just press in here and here. So you will do one, then the other, pressing in. That's it, so you're doing pressure. Now you should be able to feel where your weight is going from side to side, which is great. Now we're engaging those calf muscles. Lovely. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Holding it here. Soft knees. And again, just give those feet a little bit of a shake out. So if you're not used to doing these kinds of exercises, sometimes it can be, yeah, you'll definitely feel those muscles engaging and all the blood rushing to these areas to really get those muscles pumping, which is great. So it will feel tingly. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going to go now. So from the pressure, we're now going up to toe. Yeah, so I just want you to lift up and up. So now you really will distribute here. Okay, and previously what have I said? Where do we need to be? So we need that chest up. That's it. When we're going over to the side, you will now feel through your feet. Where's your balance? That's it. All you're doing is lifting your toes off the floor. That is it. If you need to hold this extra support, have it there. Remember, it's just 2 fingers. So just 2 fingers here. Sit. So we're transferring over. If you have to go at a slower pace, take it at a slower pace. You should be going straight across. We're going to do 3 more here. This is the last 2. So make sure you're going nicely across. And this is the last one. Lovely. Again, it's nice to just know where your balance is. You just give yourself a little bit of a move around of your feet. You'll go toes, the side of your foot, the heels. When it's the heels is where you feel like, but then this is where we engage that core. Then we go around here, and then just stable yourself back in center. Okay, we're going to do some knees up. So we've done our knees before. I hope you've been practicing your balance for your 10 seconds. How many are we on now? We're getting to 15 to 20. We're on 15s today. Okay, so just knee lifts here. So lift up and down. So it's a high knee. That's it, up we are. And in. Lovely. Again, take these at your own pace. Just make sure you do at least 10 on each side. Yeah, here we are not crunching. So if I face this way, when you lift here, we want to try keep that back nice and straight. Tuck that tailbone under here. So you shouldn't be doing this with a crunch. With a crunch. No, straight back here. We are here. That's it. We've got last two here. And then the last one. Good. And then once the knees start coming up, you then feel the hips getting involved. All the thighs here, all this area here. Very important for our balance. Okay, so we're going into an arm swing now. So this is an arm swing. It's a little bit of a coordination thing, this as well. Okay, so we're going to keep our feet here. We are going to swing. You've got one arm going in front and one arm going behind. So if I go here, yeah, so you've got one arm going in front and one arm going behind. As soon as this happens, okay, you automatically want to move your knees, you automatically want to move your hips, but I need you to keep that controlled in your center. Yeah, so we're going to do right arm in front, left arm behind first, and we'll do the opposite swing. I'm just going to move this back so that I can face this way. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, they both come together. Then you're going to lift your right knee, arms up and lower. Okay, that's a lot there. It's a lot of information into it. Ooh, we've upped the gear. Okay, so from doing everything that we've done for the first 4 exercises, this should have hopefully prepared you for these ones. Okay, so it's still with the knee bend here. There, that's it. We've got the knee bend, which we know. Then it's when we come to this bit, when your hands come together. So when you're reaching forwards here, make sure that it's just your arms extending, not your body. So you don't want to throw yourself off your center of balance. When those arms come to here, get yourself stable, because this is how you know that you're going to transfer from one foot to the other, and you're going to lift this leg up. Okay, even if it's only a tiny little bit off the floor and you can only lift it to there, that's it. Find your point of balance, rest that toe. Okay, and if you can lift here with those arms, then lift. If you have to stay here, that is absolutely fine, and just lift that foot up as much as you can and then put it back down. Okay, we're ready. So we're going to do 4 of each. Okay, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, lift, lower, and so now you swap left, right, we go left, together, lift. Again, remember, if you need to do these at a slower pace, take your time. So we're swinging here. I didn't leave my arm there. Okay, so remember, when you do the twist, I don't want you to be going all the way like this with your hips, just your waist. So here, boom, boom. So we've got to squeeze everything in. Lift. We've got 2 more to go. Right, left, right, left, right, together, lift. Last time, we're left, Left, you feel this in your shoulders as well, actually. Here, together, up and lower. Woo! Okay, yes, we're feeling that. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Okay, so we are going to go onto our bands. Okay, so grabbing your band. Is this the one that I want, or is this the one that I want? I think this one. Okay, so we've got our bands. So what I would like you to do is put the band behind, so it's at the back of your legs here. That's it. As you can see here. Right on the back of those thighs. Here. Yeah. You are then going to cross it in front. So we cross in front here. Then hold each side. So we're holding here. So you should feel some pressure on those thighs. Yes, you've got some right pressure on those thighs. Holding there. We're going to do standing nice and tall. Push those hips forwards. So this is like a bit of a leg combination now. Okay, so we've been building up those muscles in our feet, and then now we're moving on to working on the thighs, the biggest muscle that is in our body that really, really helps us. Also with hip flexors as well. So we're working our hamstrings, we are working our adductors, everything in here, and hip flexors. Okay, so we're going to tap out. So squeeze your feet together. I want you to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. So you will apply the pressure here, okay? But make sure you have some resistance. 2 and 3 and 4. Good. We then do 4 going back. So if I face this way, you're going to do here 4 and 3. Now when that leg goes back, it's going to feel a little bit tricky because of the placement of your hips. So when it goes back here, I don't want you to arch your back. You've really now got to engage those core muscles. Tilt those hips forwards. So when that leg goes back, you feel more of a lengthening here. So if you push down right on them glutes, yeah, it lengthens. I don't want you to get any lower back pain. So you really lengthen it. Other side, so we do 4 here. 4 and 3 and 2. We've got 1 more here. And lovely. Okay, have a rest, because we're going to do another set of those. Okay, so just resting your legs. Have water if you need to have water, so grab a sip. Okay, let me just readjust myself. Right, we're going to go again, another set here. So you've got 4 on each side. And then it's going to be testing our balance time. So we cross over here. That's it. Standing nice and tall, pressing those shoulders down, hips forwards, out to the side for 4 we go. Add that resistance. 4 and 3 and 2. Are those hips pressing forwards? You should feel that supporting leg working for you. That's it. Feel those thigh muscles engaging. Here. 2 more. Last one here. Great. Now we're going to the back. I'm going to face this way. We go. Are you lengthening that lower part of your spine? Just taking that foot back to where it's comfortable for you. Other side. 4. Make sure you breathe in. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And we hold. Woo! Okay, how are those thighs feeling? Yeah, they should be really, really engaged now. I do like it when you can kind of feel that you've worked your muscles. So hip flexors there. Yeah, those adductors in here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, so we have been testing our balance, haven't we? So we've been checking if we can hold our balance here. So we're just going to do, should we do 10? Let's trial our 10, and then we're going to go for our 50. In fact, let's just go straight with 15, because we've done 10 now. So So I reckon you should be on 15 by now. But if not, don't you worry, you can stay on your 10. So arms can be here, arms can be here, wherever's comfortable for you. So we're going to do that knee up. If you need to hold on to your support, remember, 2 fingers, try not to grab, okay? And remember that I was totally in the wrong position there. You don't want to be like this. Okay, so make sure you're close to it so that your hand's just here. And if you need that extra support, it's there for you. Are we ready? Lift. So, 1. I'm going to count in my head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Woo! Did we do it? Okay, so I was on my feet, so just telling you how my feet feel, which should hopefully with your feet as well. Again, you can feel your feet navigating between which way it needs to go. So when I've got my balance here, my foot is navigating. Okay, where does this part of my foot need to be? Yep, and you can feel that, and it's just getting to grips with that, like really being in tune with your body and listening. So you've got to really listen to your body. Okay, other side, we're here, pressing those shoulders down, hips forwards, standing tall, lift up your other leg. Okay, so remember, if your chair is on this side, then you just need to turn yourself around. Okay, so don't try to be reaching across. Okay, we are up. I'll just move your chair to the other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lower. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, I'm hoping that you did that. So please do comment and let me know if you're hitting the 10, if you're hitting the 15. You know, some of you might feel like you can even push yourself further and hit 20. Okay, so remember I was saying about the recommended. So everybody, the recommended amount that we should be able to hold our balance for is 10 seconds. That's like the absolute minimum. Okay, so we definitely want to be working up to that 10. Okay, so next set of exercise, we're going to grab our band again. Lovely. Like I said, it's more legs day today because we're trying to build those thigh muscles. Okay, so to help with obviously strength and balance, we need to have strong muscles that if we do find ourselves in the position where we are going to fall, that yes, we've been learning our pressure steps. So I'm hoping that you've been practicing those pressure steps where we go forward and back. But again, when you're going forward, it's the thigh muscles. Yeah, it's those quads and those hamstrings. It's those hip flexors that are there, that are helping you to helping you to stay stable. Okay, so we want to stay upright. Okay, right, so we're going to put this underneath our right foot. So we're up here. Okay, you still have your feet. So we've got our feet in. Oh, let me go back a little bit so you can actually see my foot. Okay, there we are. Okay, so we're here. So I want you to hold it with 2 hands here. Now, for me, this parallel position with my knees going forward is quite comfortable. Just because I've danced, so it might be okay for if you've done lots of movement or you're used to doing movement. If not, a parallel, like little plie here, as we would call it, or a demi squat, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable on your shins. Yeah, so if you need to turn your toes out, just turn them out slightly. So I don't want them fully out like this. Okay, just turn them out slightly. And then just do a soft knee there and see if that position is a little bit more comfortable. So with your toes, you want to make sure wherever your toes are, your knees are going directly over your toes. Okay, so we're going to do here, soft knees. So we do here and we reach across here. So it's a little demi squat, as I was just saying. When you bend your knees, try not to stick your bum out. Yeah, okay, your derriere. Keep your derriere nicely tucked in. Okay, so we're in here, tucked right under. Okay, so we're going to just do a little demi here, and then your arms come across. Okay, this is called the wood chop. Okay, it's the wood chop exercise. So this is working your obliques and your core. So again, we need these to be nice and strong. We need a strong core, okay? This can go here if that is your range. It can go here if that is your range. You will feel it on your shoulders, okay? Keep those shoulders pressed down and engage. Right, we're going to do 5 on each side. Ready? We go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Swap it over to the other side. So it's now going underneath your left foot. Or if it's mirrored me and it's done my other foot first, just do your other foot. I can sometimes never work it out. Is this my right to you? Is that your left to me? Okay, just swap sides. Right, again, so remember where your toes are. You're either going parallel, so underneath your hips, or you're turning them slightly out so that your feet are going here, whichever is the most comfortable position for you. Grab in here, push those hips forward, lengthen that lower part of your spine, think posture, posture, posture. And we go, bend, swing across. Here, that's 2. Last one. Woo! Lovely. Okay. Right, so those are your resistance exercises in today. Right, so we're going to go back to some of the ones that we've done before. So obviously, like I said, we're including a few developments, but also we want to still have the foundations of the other ones. So this is going into some walks now. So we was walking on our tiptoes, weren't we? Okay, so for this one, maybe have your support. You're not going to go too far forward. So all we're going to do is we're going to go forward, forward, back, back. That's all I want you to do. Forward, forward, back, back. That is it. Okay? So I just want you to get used to walking here and here. So it's kind of a step, 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 step. Now notice how much your body rocks. Is it rocking a lot? Do you feel like once you do that first step, do you feel like you're going to go off balance? Because that will tell you where you need to bring your body to. So here that might mean that like you're putting way too much pressure on the outside of your foot. Because then when you go in here, you're going out and your weight is continuing to go this way, which is then throwing you off balance. Okay? So I think I've said this before, you can sometimes notice on your shoes. If you look at your shoes, you will see where your weight is distributed. So sometimes you'll see like on a certain part of your shoe, it's worn down. So you might walk on the outside of your feet. And obviously if you're walking on the outside of your feet, you're not in center. Yep, so really you want to be really planted center. So you want your shoes to be even. But sometimes you might, in some pairs of shoes, you will notice that you've got it worn down, either on the outside or the inside, because people's ankles tend to either roll in or roll out when they're not strong. So we want them to be nice and strong. So forward, forward, back, back. Yep, here. Forward, forward, back, back, flat feet, nice and easy. Yep, if that's not, then you hold here. 2 fingers, here. Join in with me. So we're just doing this one. We just want you to get that flow and that rhythm here. Just do 2 forwards and 2 back. Off if you can. Forward, forward, back, back. We're forward, forward, back, back. 2 more here. And we are last one here. Okay, so we're going to do a raise here, up and lower. Again, go up. We've done these before. Remember, we're going up and we're not pushing forwards, so we're pressing up. That's it. You're going to do 1 more here. So we go up. Okay, now we go forward, forward, back, back on your tiptoe, so on the balls of your feet. So if you can see my feet here, you're going to go forward, forward, I want you to go back down though. So just go forward, forward, back, back. So we're not going to come back on the tiptoes yet. So just forward, forward, back. And you might need to slow this down a little bit. Okay, but you're going up onto the balls of your feet and then lower back to flat feet. That's it. Remember, you've got your support here if you need it. We go again. Here, here, and down. Down. Keep going. Where's your body? Are you noticing where your weight's going? Are you finding yourself going forwards? Are you finding yourself pulling back? Let's engage here. We're going to do one more here. Lovely. And we lower. Did those feet stay in position? Did you tuck under? I hope so. Definitely let me know where you can start to feel the difference. Yeah, so definitely comment. So I will jump on after the class and check who's been on and stuff. So definitely write how your progress is going, just so we can see. Okay, we're on to heels now. So I just want you to swing back on your heels. So we've done this one before. Another one of our developments. So we went lift your toes up and lower. So this is a tricky one because you've really got to try and really find that point of balance. Again, you have your chair there. So if you're going back and you feel like you just need that extra bit of support, then just hold it. So just lifting those heels up. That's it. Just do two more here. 2. And then up. Hold it. And then down. Lovely. I mean, I suppose if you can't even really see if my heels are coming off, can you? Hopefully you can. So this time now we do heel, heel, flat, flat. So you're going forwards, walking heel, heel, flat, flat, heel, heel, flat, flat. Again, this will feel a little bit weird. Really engaging those ankles. Your chair is here for you. Okay, remember you're not too far away, so stay quite close. Okay, go. So forward, forward, back, back. Keep those knees soft when you come back. Now you will feel in your body where you start to do this, because you think when you've got two heels up, yeah, okay, I don't want you to go here and do this. Yeah, so I want you to stay tucked in. Lift that chest up. In we are. So lifting here. Really pushing those hips. Engaging that core strength. Ooh, had a little bit of a mishap there. That's it. So what happens when your weight doesn't distribute in the right place? Anybody can fall over. One more here. And we are finished here. Lovely. Okay, give those ankles a bit of a shake. Right, so today I would normally finish with the walk, so I've done those walks today instead, but we're going to finish with a different balance today. Okay, so what I want you to do is, see my feet here. We are going to do one foot in front of the other. So I want you to go here. Just put that foot in front. As soon as you do that, your body will start to wobble. Okay, yeah, okay. So grab that if you need it. I've just moved mine out of the way just so that you can see, but you stay close to yours. So you're here. Stay, so we're going to do the right foot in front. Put it in front. One foot in front of the other. Yeah, we're standing nice and tall. We're going to hold here. So just stay in that balance. We're going to hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back together. Now, in that balance, so where we've got the one foot in front of the other, so it's like your tightrope balance. Yeah, so like walking or a beam, your beam balance, tightrope balance. Okay, where did you naturally put your weight? A lot of the times, people naturally put the weight into the back foot. So you would feel a lot of pressure in this leg, whereas if you just go a tiny little bit forward and make sure that you're centered, so you want to try and find that point of balance. Yes, this leg's still engaging, but we also want this leg to engage too. Yeah, so don't put all the pressure onto one foot. Okay, let's go the other side just before we're done in our cooling down. Yeah, so we're going here in front. That's it. Find where that weight is. Standing nice and tall. Your feet will start to rock about a little bit because this is your feet and your brain trying to work together to keep you upright. Okay, 5, 4, 3, push those hips in, 2, and 1, and then back together. Woo! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so we're going to sit. We're just going to do a little bit of a stretch here on the chair. Okay, we're going to use our bands. So we're going to do some foot exercises. Okay, let me just grab one of these. Okay, so we're sitting up nice and tall. Here. So you're going to put your band underneath one foot. As long as you do the other side, it doesn't matter which one you do first. That's it, so we're here. That's it. Okay, so it should be in your arch and on the ball of your foot. Holding here. So we're just going to go toes down. Mine needs to go there. That's it. Wait, not on my toe bit there. Not great. So toes down and then up. We're sitting nice and tall here. Down and up. That's it. So pressing forwards. Good. We're just going to do one more here. And then lower, swap over. So other foot in, lift into where's comfortable for you. You're sitting up nice and tall. So even though you think the exercise is to do with your feet, you sitting up nice and tall and working your posture is telling your brain that you need to engage at the same time as working those ankles. So it's good for your muscle memory. That's it. Ooh. We didn't do a good position in there, did we? Not at all. Okay, so we're down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more here and 5. That's it. And remember, you can also pause and do extra sets of these. Now we just want you to flex your foot and hold here. So we're just really pulling up, really stretching those calves. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Swap. We are here, holding up, sitting nice and tall. We hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're lowering down here. If you don't have the band, and for all those exercises that you've just done, you can do them without the band. Yeah, so a point and flex here, just normal. That's it, just really extending that leg out here. And then with the hold, so if you're doing the hold, you will just pull back with your toes. And what you can do for an extra stretch if you don't have a band is go forward with this arm. So then you'll feel a little bit of an extra stretch. So again, it's testing you this one. You're just going forward. I don't want you to go towards your leg. I want you to lift and push forwards. So your body's going out here. And then we lower. Okay, so again, if you don't have the bands as yet, you can still work those muscles the same. Right. Okay, so here we are. We're just going to do a side stretch now. I just want you to work those obliques. So arms here. That's it. We're just going to go down to this side. Now, just adjust myself on my chair. So finding the good positioning on your chair, lengthening here. You have to find that point of balance on that thigh. Hold here and then slowly come up using your obliques here to sit nice and tall. We go the other side, down here. So we're reaching down to that side. That's it. You've transferred over to the other thigh now. Find that point of balance. You will go to where's comfortable for you. Breathe into the stretch and we lift up. You've got one more each side. We go down here. So we're going right down to the side. Really holding that stretch. Nice and controlled. Lifting up. So lengthening those sides. Sitting nice and tall. And then we go here, down to this side. That's it. So holding that stretch, holding down, 6, 7, and we're lifting up here. Again, sitting nice and tall. Just bring those arms around to the side here. So we hold. So holding that stretch, and then round to the other side, we hold here. And then we're back here. That's it. We are going to press to stand up. So push through your feet. That's it. We've done our sit to stand. So we push here. Oh, yes. Standing nice and tall. Go back down. So you're here. Just make sure that the chair is behind you. That's it. If you need to walk back to your chair, then you walk back to your chair and sit yourself down. Again, one more time. Push through the feet. Lovely. Okay, we're just going to press back with those arms. So we should be here, lifting up with your chest. That's it, lovely here. That's it, and then just relaxing those arms. Here, just going to roll our shoulders here, we roll. So as much as you might not have realised as well, like, it's full body with your balance. Arms do play a massive role too. Everything plays a role. And we go forward. Just building muscles as you age is really good. You want to have more muscle mass and better bone density as you age. And a lot of these, well, in fact, all of these exercises, just moving your body is where you're going to get these. Okay, let's just have a stretch here. So we're just putting those arms in front, hold here, pressing those shoulders down. Okay, so tuck that tailbone under. We're going to lift those arms up if we can. So nice big stretch here. Lifting up. That's it. And then just releasing those arms down here. That's it. We're just going to do a deep breath in. And then press down. And again, deep breath in here. And we press. And then last one, deep breath in here. And we press down. Okay, well done, well done, well done. So that was a different set of exercises to what we've been doing. So you might find that some of them were a little bit tricky today. But again, like we say, we want to get the progression going. We want to really start building those muscles. And that's when you're gonna see the difference when we start putting a little bit more intensity into the exercises. You can always go back and do the other ones first and incorporate them as well and work your way up to these ones. But definitely do let me know how it's going. And I look forward to seeing you at the next session. Thank you.